Okay, we're back on board. We're here at Tweed Heads Bowls Club for the Golden Nugget. The ladies' game here, Jamie Lee Worsnop and Cass Millerick. And I'm joined, Jim C. here, and joined by Stewie.
Good afternoon all. Nice to be back in the seat again. Had a pleasant morning this morning, so been invited back to join Jim here and take you through this afternoon's match between Cass Millerick from Moama and Jamie Lee Worsnop, representing New South Wales.
Now, we know that Jamie Lee's had an easy draw so far. She's played Kelsey, then she's played Chloe, and she's played Rebecca. That would be the hardest way to start a section, I would think.
Yeah, and with this section that they've got in Section A, there's not too many, well, no easy games going through that, but yeah, she's definitely done it tough to begin with. Managed to come out with one win so far in her round 2 match. Unfortunately, she just went down in her round 3 match against Beck, but yeah, she'll be looking to hopefully, well, both these players really needing a win to take them up to 2 victories. That'll give them a chance tomorrow to try and make it through to the semi-finals.
Yes, well, she's got the scalp of Chloe Stewart. Chloe Stewart is defeated in the second round, so there's plenty to go in this game. I don't know that much about Jamie Lee. I'm more acquainted with Cassandra, who came from my area. Been playing there since she was 12 or 13 in Bundaberg area, and is now in Victoria. She travels around the place as the bowls have taken her on a lovely little trip, as young as she still is.
You know, we're very fortunate to have Cass down with us at Moama Bowling Club down on the Murray River, and she's been a fantastic addition to the club. She's performing very, very well for us, and yeah, achieving great things. So, no, very, very happy to have her down as part of the Moama Steamers.
Well, I understand how hard her job is. She's got to keep Big Kevy under control. I mean to say, if she can play bowls and do that...
Well, I think she has more luck playing bowls than she does keeping Kevy under control. Nice ball coming there from Jamie Lee to get the shot. Beautifully played, just through the past the jack slightly. Cass's reply following her down on the backhand.
Nice little breeze blowing at the moment. It's just bringing it down to a bit of Antarctica sort of territory.
Yeah, conditions definitely seem a lot cooler than they were this morning. The breeze has picked up a little bit, seems to be moving around as well. I'm not quite sure we've got a definitive direction it's coming in, but yeah, definitely cooler this afternoon than it was this morning.
Don't know whether that's 1 or 2, but the way she played the previous bowl, she more than likely will make an extra one here.
Yep.
She left it a little bit behind.
Yeah, a little bit tentative.
First end, getting acquainted with what's going on.
2 shots for Jamie Lee then to take the first end. Marcus put them up. Cass has just...
Marcus put them up. Cass will have a bit of a look to see whether she's right.
She was just checking there, but yeah, 2 shots to Jamie Lee there to get us underway in this round 4 match. So this game in Section A has started just a little bit ahead of the others. I think other matches we've got going ahead through this one. We have Kelsey Cottrell is going to be playing Chloe Stewart, which will be a fantastic matchup. And we have Val Smith will be going up against Beck Van Ash in the ladies.
We've still got a men's and a ladies game from the previous round that are still going. It's getting quite darkish at the moment, so
yeah,
the lights will be on soon.
Yeah, my little beady eyes can't let me see that far, so I'm not quite sure where the scores are with those at the moment.
I didn't realise you only had beady eyes.
One of those things are getting old, you can't see very far anymore.
Pretty handy reply here.
Yeah, nice ball there from Cass, just cutting the head slightly, but yeah, good weight on it.
Oh, well, see, I didn't even know you were down Moama way. Well, so we've got 2 against none in barracking for Cassandra in the
We
commentators.
will keep it very balanced and make sure we appreciate all the balls coming through.
I'm completely neutral unless someone came from the Bundaberg area. I was only just talking to Gail Crompton, came from our area. She's marking the game 2 rinks over.
Yeah, Cass holding 2 there.
I'd say so. Now, I'd have been very interested in your commentary with Big Kevy.
Yeah, my
that's a winner. Great shot.
yeah, very good there from Jamie Lee.
Cut out too many chances.
I think, yeah, Cassandra's probably just
She's thinking
going
of
to
playing
change over here.
forehand. She's going to play forehand.
Targeting that front, run through.
Makes it hard. We haven't got one behind. She just tucked this kitty around the corner a fraction. If you draw another shot would be an idea too, wouldn't it? Look at that for a shot.
Yeah, very good start from Jamie Lee. 2 from the first, holding 2 here. Cassandra needs a response.
We need a best of kill. Oh, nice shot.
Very controlled, beautiful line coming
Nice
down here.
shot. 3 down.
Oh, really unfortunate with the result of that. She left the hand beautifully, was a great split on it, but yeah, just never got the rubber. The green at the final part there, yeah, and unfortunately it looked like she's given up.
2.5, 3. We haven't seen the markers. Three. Can notice it's nice and warm when you look down the other end at some of the scoreboard attendants having 3 coats on and shivering as they put the scores up.
Absolutely. Nothing like live balls, particularly when you're nice and warm at home, tucked up with a heater on, a cup of tea in your hand. We've got Robbie here's got about 4 different layers on.
A cup of tea. Admiral and Munson came out of the cold. He got on the $100 note. He didn't have as many jumpers on as Robbie has at the moment.
He's been doing a grand job though all day, Robbie's been stuck out here, the wind blowing through.
Someone from Antarctica that got on a $100 note didn't have as many jumpers as he's got on.
And here's me still in my shorts and t-shirt as well, that's all I'm
right.
saying, you know.
Yeah. We understand how tough you are. I'm not picking you. We're happy to call in Big Kev if I've got to handle you. You might understand a bit better.
So Jamie Lee's got off to a good start there. Nice ball, perfect weight.
This one's coming back.
Cass got a good response. Yeah, well done. Just edged it out, managed to take the shot.
Basically what happens when you're a little bit behind, she caught another inch of that bowl, she would have been the shot. When you're needing something to happen, normally it doesn't.
And I think that's the important part. It's still early in the game, 5 shots, but you know, Cass just needs to play her game, keep it nice and controlled, focus on just drawing the shot.
Well, she played a great bowl last game to lose 3.
Exactly, yeah, just needing a little bit of the rub. So Jamie Lee just following this one down. I think it's just going to come up short again. Cutting across.
Cut across, but it may count. 2, we're going to say, when she finishes having a look at that. Oops. Wrong.
Yeah, no marker favouring, I think, that last ball that's come down from Jamie Lee.
Sandra's got a good shot on here that she's just played that hand twice. Just has to arrive around that bowl, wriggle, touch.
Yeah.
I think she learnt that one in Bundaberg. She already knew that one before she went to Moama anyway.
So yeah, Jamie Lee just having a look around, checking the options.
Best part of 3 seconds. There is a bit of sideways breeze, but
yeah, as we're sitting at the moment at the clubhouse end, it's just coming from the right to the left, but it is a little bit swirly.
played this well too. She's close to.
She got a result there, Jamie Lee.
I don't know whether it's shot. I'll back Cass. No. Red.
Marcus put up for Cass.
Red, she said. Back Cass.
So she's just coming down to have a look herself.
Well, there's one that's an inch away and there's one that's an inch and a quarter away. You're allowed to come and have a look at those sort of things. And she's not playing a bowl.
No, she's going to
take the one, open the account.
That's exactly it. Allows us to get on the board, get the jack and mat in our hand.
Yep. Figure out what length you're planning.
Okay, so she's taking the balls back.
Now, I haven't been to Moama since '97. Would it be any different?
Oh, I think there might have been a few changes there since you were last down, Jim.
Still have the coal train that comes across for about 15 minutes?
I haven't seen it for a while, but yeah, apparently it does still come through. I'm still relatively new to the area myself. I've only been there for just over 18 months now, but yeah, it still pops through very seldomly. But yeah, quite a unique feature of the club, having the main part of the club on one side of the tracks, and as we like to say,
yep,
the bowling club on the wrong side of the tracks.
Well, I managed to get caught on the club side of the tracks halfway through a test, and the coal train came across for about 12 minutes.
A little bit slow getting back onto the green again.
Yeah, a little bit
yeah,
slow. At least they knew where I was.
Yeah. Nice opener from Cass. Jamie Lee just coming down on the other hand.
Gets in, it'll be close. Well, you don't expect much different from these girls. They're both 8 inches away, whatever it is. Less than a foot. First bowl each.
Yeah, two very good opening bowls, yeah.
That's why they're the top of the range playing in this event.
As we've said before, going through the field for both the men's and the ladies' side of the competition is just fantastic. You really do have the best of the best out here in Australia playing up at Coast-Tweed this weekend, or this week I should say.
Yes, it's mostly the games are close to even money as they go out. It's just a little rub of the green, a little bit of a couple of really good shots. A bit like Bester played at the end of that last game.
Yes.
23 all.
Yeah.
The other guy lay game with a toucher 2 or 3 times on those 23 all. She killed 3 times and put one up on the bank.
Oh, it's a good weapon that Ryan Bester has in his arsenal that he can pull out when he's in trouble or needs to, and just kept that game extended enough until he got the result he was after.
She's trying, she's close.
Yeah, wonderful ball there from Jamie Lee. Just tapping out Cass's ball. Putting the pressure back on to Cassandra again.
She's going to ask a question.
I think we've got one in our measure.
Doesn't look like much of a measure from the TV screen, does it? She's in the area. Well, we'll get rid of the measure.
Going to take out the second, yeah.
And it might make her a little bit prone to play the backhand. Play the back forehand and spring at about 6 inches wouldn't be a good idea.
No, absolutely, yeah. Just play it nice and safe. Try and rest into Cassandra's balls.
Here we go. You could reply to Hugh Duff.
Oh, yep. Hello, Hugh. Moss Park in Glasgow. Is this competition invitation? Yes, it is. It is an invitational competition put out to the best players that are playing in the country on the men's and ladies' side. And I think, as you can see from the field, it absolutely is stellar.
You better send your resume over here.
Yeah, you fancy your chances. So we do have one game in the men's section that started from this round 4, which is Corey Wedlock against Ryan Bester. The rest of Section A that are due to start, we have Shannon McElroy, who's going to be playing Aaron Tees. And we have Nathan Pedersen will be coming up against Cody Packer. So again, 3 great matches from the men's section, and we'll try and keep tabs on them as we head across through the afternoon. And as the ladies' games get going, we'll keep up with those as well. Couple of ends in with Ryan Bester and Corey Wedlock, and Corey's out to 7-0 lead. That won't worry Bester too much at this moment in time. But Corey's been playing absolutely fantastic. I think if you've seen any of the games, the last one was a fantastic game with Aaron.
Yep.
And Corey was playing some beautiful, beautiful balls.
Well, he is the defending champ from 19 that didn't get played the last 2 years. So he's really defending the title.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was the 2019 final rematch in the last round. Corey against Aaron. And Corey got up on him back in 2019 and got it again this afternoon. So Jamie Lee just gone round the back there.
Marker best tie his shoelaces. We have a comment there. I haven't had a look at the shoelaces. A little bit across, is it?
Marker just going, yeah.
No, it didn't get across, it just dropped short.
So Jamie Lee's just been a little bit off target with her first two, but this is a much better line coming in. Beautifully on it, and it's a great correction from Jamie Lee. Good ball.
Well, surely that forces Cass onto the other hand, where she hasn't played.
Yeah, contemplating. Looks like she's looking down the forehand side just to see if she can come possibly underneath her the second shot ball that's sat there at the moment.
I don't think she can draw a shot underneath it. She may draw a second shot pretty easily. Oh, it's second shot, the front one, already. Linda the marker. So she sticks there. Gets underneath it.
So just going to come underneath, no touch on her own.
Oh, but.
Yeah, just needed a touch more.
I hope that question wasn't how far short that last bowl is.
Kieran's asking for your best Scottish accent there, Jimmy. I won't be offended if you don't do it.
Well...
You got a good Scottish name, you're just missing the accent for it.
It's a Brobrick Moonlick Nick to Nick. About as good as I can go.
That's fine, we'll leave that one there then.
You won't see too much as a Brobrick to Nick.
No, I don't think we will. Those clouds just have not cleared at all. Wind's dropped off again, all the flags are still. There was a little bit of spits of rain came through a few minutes ago, but seemed to have disappeared.
A little bit of rain up to the northwest of us. Around
Been
Kingaroy.
skirting around us for a little bit so far, so hopefully...
Around Kingaroy, what area's been raining a little bit, it's coming down from the southwest. We hope it disappears tomorrow.
So, Cass just setting herself, weighing up her options. She's going to come down on the forehand again.
She's got another end when she's got 3 up the green. where she had bad luck having the 3 short ones when she hit that jack on the second end. She's got
Coming in
to
boot,
sit
she's
that
got
roll.
enough on the blue.
Oh, how many rolls?
Push it.
She must get 1 out of that. Here. We've got a little blue one in her hand.
She's a bit nervous to put it up. So yeah, they've given 1.
She's got to find a red one now.
Yeah. They are going to go down on the measure for this.
She's going to do a shoelace up. Whoever put that comment in.
Thank you.
Finally got it through.
Yeah, it's a good ball from Cassandra there.
Very good.
Good
shot.
intent on it. Try and just push through Jamie Lee's, which she did.
She
Got the shot.
cleared it nicely. There wasn't much room for error to miss it. She could have pushed it in. Got to keep Rhino happy. Oh, we don't really reply to Hugh about respotting. No, we don't have to play respotting in every game that we play.
Absolutely not.
We do have short days in Queensland where the sun goes down 5:15 through the winter months, 5:05 to 5:15, which we basically get time restrained without using lights.
Yep.
But we do love Rhino's little. Nearly everybody would love to replay the end when it's killed. Maybe a lot easier at Moama and Victoria, where the sun stays up a lot longer at night time.
We're very fortunate that we've got a fantastic facility with the undercover and the lights, so we can play 24/7 if we wanted to, and I'm pretty sure a few of us would want to.
Our neighbours don't like us.
No.
Even with the roof we have keeping the light from going anywhere, we still have people whinging, and you can't see it from wherever they live. They still complain about the lights even though they can't see it. Nice first bowl. Lob one a foot behind now.
Yeah, just that first ball pressure is so important.
Singles games.
Yeah, put it straight onto your opponent. As you said, Jamie Lee, if she could just put one just behind the jack here, be an ideal opener.
She's not quite here.
But yeah, just pulling up.
A bit like Robbie Allen would be able to tell you that the lead makes all the difference in a game of 4s. First bowl makes all the difference in a game of singles.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's why Robbie plays lead in the game of 4s.
He likes to, yeah. Happy to take on the responsibility, happy to take all the glory.
There's a lot of pressure on the lead.
Robbie just saying there that he doesn't get all the glory that he deserves. I might have added some words on that. Dean Shaw, Kev's not here at the moment, unfortunately. You're listening to Stuart. She's quite good with the Scottish accent, though. She's got a good few people around about her with the accent, so she goes okay.
She's going to need one here. She's going to need a good bowl here.
Okay.
We're down 6-2. We wouldn't want to drop a 3 or a 4. She's well pointed.
Yeah, she's very well pointed. Coming down nicely.
Get onto the... Oh, she's on the inside of it. You need the minister for everything to say which one's second shot there.
Yeah, just can't quite make it.
You can't look around.
From here, I think I favour Cass's from what I can see, but Jamie Lee's bowls
she's not quite
not going to quite get up. So I think it will just be 1 to Jamie Lee here.
Oh, look at that. We know what's going on when we look from that angle. Don't have to look at it that long. Don't worry about the measure.
Yep, just the 1. So that, yeah, just help Cass make sure it doesn't stretch out too much further.
Yeah, you're pretty close, Dean Shaw, with that comment. I don't know how to split him and Kev, actually. We might have to split them at the bar later on and see which one drinks a schooner the quickest.
I'm not getting engaged in any of such activities like that. I'm a responsible drinker of if I need to.
You don't occasionally have a drink with Kevin?
Oh, every now and again we may socialise when we're watching a football match or something, but yeah, we always behave ourselves.
Your nose will grow. Couldn't quite get that jack to absolute minimum, and Cass will lob it up near the 6 foot line. Should I call it the 2 metre line?
She's gone about.
John O'Brien from Wales, I suppose. That's not a strange thing for someone called O'Brien.
Not at all. Lovely to see the people from the UK. What time are we on now? Yeah, just waking up, I'm sure. Eddie from Melbourne.
Not quite arriving at that length.
No, so maybe this changed from Cass. Yeah, just putting it a little bit longer. Gives Cassandra the opportunity now to put some pressure onto Jamie Lee. Hopefully get that first ball we've talked about. Coming in on a good line. And she does exactly that. Thatcher just pushing it through, so very good opener there from Cass. So just Jamie Lee needs to make a bit of a correction now on an offset jack.
Yeah, we took a... I heard Rhino doing some commentary, not even sure when it was probably a month or so ago, where he was talking about some of the tactics of remembering whether they're winning coming this way or going that way. The game he was commentating, they'd played 10 ends and they won 5 ends in each direction. And whoever was winning the end was throwing the jack and not winning the next end.
And not winning, yeah. And what did he put that down to? Yeah, good balls here from Cassandra.
He didn't put it down to anything, but he was just commenting.
Yeah. No, I think it's an important part of the game, and you see, you know, players who just kind of analyse the game as they go through and understand what is happening. So which ends, like which direction's working best for you, you know, looking at the hands.
Now Cassandra's got the jack and she's thrown a longer, and she's got 2 good, really good shots.
Yeah, which shows the importance of getting that, you know, the jack in your hand and being able to set that for yourself, as you said. Just put Jamie Lee off a little bit. She was wanting the shorter end. Cass extended it out, and
she gets around that. She's got 3. Ooh, she don't want to slice it.
Don't want to be.
Ooh, she didn't slice it.
So held on there.
But does she go long again? Does she go short? That's whether she's contemplating. I imagine she wants to go long a few times in a row before she changes anything. Keith Marker looks really pleased now she's done a shoelace up.
Yeah, it looks much more comfortable now. So Jamie Lee's going to come down on the backhand.
We'd call this attacking, I would think. She went close
Needing to work hard, but I think
she went close to attacking it. She only had about 6 or 8 inches away.
So it was a very, very good attempt.
Missed that, it would have almost drawn the shot.
Yep. And now left a marker for Cass. She knows if she just plays up to that last ball played by Jamie Lee, she'll be second.
She's somewhere near it too. Not a little bit quick. She forced it. Watching at home in Adelaide. Blooming freezing.
In my Udi, it's blooming freezing. It's probably an awful lot colder in Adelaide than it is here in Tweed Heads. As much as we're saying the wind's coming through and it's cool, it's still probably about 20 degrees. So
still about 20 degrees. You're only reading that.
No, I can feel it on my bare skin here.
You're only reading that off that thermometer thing that they have here. It's been It's been hit by a cigarette lighter or something to say that it's 20 degrees here. They put a cigarette lighter under that thermometer because there's no way in the world it's 20 degrees.
So there you go, Jimmy, in reaction to your point before. Cass has gone long. She's maybe a foot and a half off the tee.
And she's handled it pretty well with this one.
Yeah, very good opening ball. Just going to go right
on
next
it.
to a little front touch there.
Just right on it.
Perfect start there. And yeah, Jamie Lee now needs to respond to that.
Danny Mott from South Lismore. Jane Stansfield is watching. Just throwing her a little bit.
Yeah, this change of length definitely. She hasn't quite adapted to it just yet. But, you know, somebody of Jamie Lee's ability, and, you know, we'll definitely see a correction in our next ball. How you'd expect to see one. Cass just needs to complement her first ball.
Well, I guess
just going to put it
a
little bit behind, which is fantastic. Yeah, not a bad home.
A little bit.
Probably would have liked it a little bit closer to the line, but at the moment it's 2.
This one's better.
So yeah, good correction there from Jamie Lee. Just cut across, holding second shot.
We're just looking at the score on the left-hand side there between Bester and Wedlock. If Corey wins this game, he'd have 4.
Yeah, Corey, if he gets this, you'd have the 4 wins.
Which
Ryan, if he gets it, would go to 3. I mean, if Corey wins this, he's pretty much locked up his place in the semi-finals.
We're talking about people locking places in. That other shoelace is a bit floppy at the moment, I just noticed.
We'll keep up shoelace watch as we proceed through this match.
Beautiful day in Sydney for bowls. We got sunburnt, 24 degrees.
Lucky you, Barbara. So again, good weight there from Jamie Lee, but just the line not quite matching it.
You have a little half look at this one without much danger.
So we're down on a nice line here
She's
from
not
Cass.
far off it. She had a little look at it. Even if she'd have hit on the back of her bowl, she may have made 2 or 3.
Yeah, could have promoted the jack a bit.
And she only wanted half of that bowl to kick it a foot sideways. Now, I often bring up the conversation of where the Millericks lived as they're sited at Bungadoo. Now, the last time I was in Bungadoo, they had the towns normally have population on them. They had a population of 22, and she's
So
just
Jamie,
under this one.
Yeah, just under.
And I don't know whether their father, Frank, would be here. I might be here at some stage.
Yeah, Frank has been here today. I caught up with him earlier on this morning.
Well, if Frankie's not at Bungadoo and the girls aren't there, they'll have to put a cross on the 22 down to 19.
Take it down to 19.
Down to 19 people living at Bungadoo. Well, it's a bit like the Arthur movie. I'm not talking large here. I'm talking...
Yeah, she's a proud country girl, Cass.
In the 13 floods, they just had the spike on the roof sticking out of their house, which was something very sad to see, with the tip of the roof sticking out.
Yep. Marlon, there are going to be 3 men's and 3 women's games. There was just a couple of the round 3 games were a bit slow in getting finished, so they are, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 matches in play at the moment, and we'll get the scores up on them and start updating as we go through.
Robbie's got a little bit of work he's doing on the phone at the moment. She's got one here.
Yeah. So that's Jamie Lee, starting to find the length now with this slightly longer than what she started off with.
Third or fourth long end. Whether or not that you change it after 2 or 3. She might just draw a shot here.
Yeah, Cass made a very good correction from her first ball there. This one's coming in beautifully. Going to rest up. Yeah, very nice ball.
That's basically what you expect out of these players. No time limits on games as far as I know. I suppose 10:30 or something like that when the bar closes might be the end of it. They haven't finished the previous game. They've got a full game to go yet. They must be getting close to the finish. Can you see their scoreboard, Shannon and
the binoculars?
$23.18. Don't slice that, Kitty. Got on the... No. We get a sideways view at that one, Robert. Oh no, we... One blue.
Yeah, one blue, so Cass is holding.
Jamie Lee holding. She's blue.
So yeah, both players just going up to have a look.
She indicated that Jamie Lee's the shot with the blue sticker. Put your foot in there, give it a little kick and you'll know who's got it then.
I think the part we can get from this is it's very, very close.
Well,
there are...
A marker had a go at it. Marker had a go at it. But the players are not exactly sure what's going on.
Jamie Lee's still got 2 balls to play.
And Cassandra's got everything going for her on the forehand now with that bowl you can just see next to her.
Absolutely. Yep. Opportunities to play up to hers. I've just got a little bit narrow, push out the blue. Jamie Lee coming down on the backhand. Again, good opportunity. Play for the jack, play for Cass's bowl. The line just coming in the way. Looks like it's going to come
in behind the head somewhere.
Just coming round the back, yeah, just protecting.
That's approximately where she wanted it. Or needed it.
Yeah, I still don't think either player's 100% convinced who's holding shot here, but we will see which way Cassandra plays here.
Gary Kelly leading the way in the men's with 3 wins. I was talking to Mark Winter before, who's been here for the 2 rounds, saying how fantastic he played in those games. She's under
it's a good looking ball here from...
She's under at the moment. She get the right half. Like that.
Yeah, good result there from Cassandra.
Yeah.
The weight was played very, very well. Line just a little bit off, but definitely got a good result from it.
Now we have a shot to make 3. Not too much for short. Sit either bowl, hope to get the gap and trail the kitty a metre.
Yeah, absolutely. Jamie Lee's just got to play this with confidence.
Watching from Broadbeach. My laces are double tied when I marked on the streaming rink yesterday. I'm pretty sure that she never looked like tripping over at any stage.
Nah.
Here we go. She's got good weight.
The weight is coming on a nice line here. Just going to be the result. Get the wick off. Oh, yeah. Great ball there from Jamie Lee. As you said, Jimmy played it with the right weight coming through.
Yep, played it well. We'll wait till she puts this up, whether it be 2 or 3. It appears 3 for sure, doesn't it?
Yeah, playing for 3. So yeah, very good ball there from Jamie. She gets the jack back now. We'll see whether she continues. No. Just going to get a change of length again.
Last time when she tried to throw short, she threw it too short. So she's made it not quite 3/4, but she made sure it wasn't under the minimum.
So Robert Bennett, the standings you can find on the Gold Coast Tweed Bowls Facebook page. I think there's also the gctbowls.org.au webpage as well.
The results will be on Tweed, won't it?
On the Tweed one. Yep. So yeah, if you go to the Tweed Facebook page, you'll see the results there. They are getting updated after each round.
That's it. I'd imagine that Wayne Turley's got someone updating that.
I think it's Wayne Turley himself updating that as he goes. He's a man of many talents, keeps himself very, very busy. He was on commentary on the round before, so yeah, Charles, as always, doing a fantastic job here at Club Tweed running this event, getting it going. Very ably supported by his team.
Not quite here, is he? Not quite.
Nice line again. Just cut under slightly. Perfect weight from Cass. Jamie Lee just going to follow it down.
She's almost here. Falls back. It'll be 1 red.
Yeah, show 1 to Cassandra.
Got a long way to come back. Well, it's not quite the Wooshka.
Yeah, a little bit of a deep breath there from Cass just after that last one coming down. A bit of a missed opportunity potentially.
She didn't want to be tight and roll that blue ball.
No.
You're allowed to play one that's out by a couple of feet every now and again. I know. I know in the last few games I've played, a couple of feet is more like a couple of metres. This is a tight line. She's pushing hard. Bit tighter line.
Robbie. I think the other 2 games still from the previous. Sorry? The game here.
Pretty safe shot. She doesn't want to give that away. She wants the map, so she more than likely will throw long. Now she played very safe to make sure she got the jack in her hand. Gary Malmsey. Hoping to catch up with you sometime in the next few days, Gaza. Always good.
Alright, so the game's going out at the moment across the rinks. We've got Ryan quite a bit behind Corey Wedlock, 13-3. And Corey's picked up 2 or 3 here. We'll keep you updated on that one. And in the first of one of the other ladies' matches to get going in this round 4, Val Smith is 3-1 ahead of Beck Van Ash.
Just about on it again here from Cassandra. That's just about on it.
Yeah, beautiful opening ball there from Cass.
While we've got Gary there, I'm just looking here, your mate Brian, winner in 2003. Brian Baldwin beat Mark Stroxnet at 25-22 in the final of this. That's we've got every winner back to 86 in front of me here. We can really quote some old timers.
So Jamie Lee just not quite finding the length again. So another prime opportunity for Cass, just playing down on this backhand. She looks
just behind.
Just going through. Nice home for it.
No biased commentary. We don't have biased commentary, we're just cheering for one side.
Hey Rhino, I'm doing my very best to stay as neutral as I can. Commenting on both players. Nice to hear from you there though, Brent.
Bowl under the angles, but almost perfect weight.
Yeah, she's played another.
Don't open it up. Yes.
Just give a little line of sight there through to Jamie Lee. So again, just Jamie Lee getting her bearings on where the jack's sitting in relation to Cass's bowls. And come through with a bit of weight. Just tight, let's come across.
That's a bit of weight for lady players.
Yeah. So Cass can try and tuck this jack away, just get one in behind it.
Well, she's got the backward at the moment. She's got a free shot within a metre. It's not up.
Trying to go the other.
But is it?
So come across, so she's going to be a counting shot.
Yeah, but it's more target.
So
Fire 2.
Jamie Lee to make the correction. She's come across.
She got that bowl and killed it off.
Killed it.
The short bowl when you're holding two. It's the dreaded short bowl. When you put the short bowl in, they always use it. Good shot, that.
Yeah, very good.
That's what was asked of her.
Yep, good controlled weight, made the correction from the first attempt she had at it, and yeah, got the result, killed the ends, so we will replay that one. Etienne van Rooyen, all the way from South Africa. It's been fantastic, even from this morning. We had viewers from California, from the UK, so it's great to see the international viewers tuning in, watching this great event, getting to see some of the best bowlers in the world playing. So restarting this one.
Come the last 2 feet. maybe more than 2 feet.
So yeah, opportunity here for Jamie Lee.
Both are in the same spot almost.
Yeah, so the door opens again from Cass.
Very important game to both these players because the loser would be on the outer for qualifying and the winner's back in the swim.
Yeah, absolutely. Last one of the day as well. So, you know, finish on a high and just really set them up for that push tomorrow morning to get that third win. And I think, you know, 3 wins in a favourable margin will definitely put you in contention for a semi-final spot.
How far behind is this one? Just far enough. Dropped. And it dropped. Okay, it's a horrible head to be playing to. Oop,
yeah, Jamie Lee just going to try and do a bit of clearance, I think, but just front ball. So yeah,
a foot behind.
A foot behind would be absolutely fantastic here.
And if you don't get a foot behind, get 27 foot behind. Don't get across there.
So she's put a counter in.
We're saying that counts. Close up. Oh, she might
just
catch the front one again.
Front one. It's just what takes her. So yeah, it'll still be 3 to Cassandra off of that, which really brings her back into the game now. That'll take it back up to 10-8.
10-8.
And after a strong start from Jamie Lee, just slightly longer lengths have given her a little bit of trouble. And Cass has just managed to chip away to that lead that Jamie Lee had and get her back in. So yeah, 10-8 now.
I haven't booked into the accommodation yet, and I've got Mark Winter. I've got Mark Winter and Jenny Lim be freezing here somewhere because they can't get in. They've got to stay and watch the game. They might be watching upstairs through the window. I'm nearly going to say T to T. Doncaster, Victoria from Thomas Lav and Christine White. Is it raining there? No, it's not raining here. Is it raining at Beenleigh where you are? Got the right weight here. Comes the last foot. Not quite. Best part of the metre, I guess. Few bowls bouncing around in the best of game on the next door rink there. One's better. Better than most. Sits down, it's close. Probably wants to sit down. It's asking Jamie Lee to arrive on it. I thought you were coming back with 2 schooners. My co-host just darted off for a little bit there, just while Cassandra's drawn. Yeah, well, we'll call it 2. She was just trying to sit that bowl down, and she caught it a bit 18 inches too much weight, perhaps.
So looking across, we have got another game which has just started further down, which I'm sure Robbie will update us soon on.
The fraction under, I think.
A little nudge through.
Ooh, well, we'll have a look now. Mark will tell us. Put that one in for shot.
Going to favour Jamie Lee. So yeah, we've got the match between Shannon McElroy and Aaron Tees starting now. So yeah, just slowly starting to get all these round 4 matches going.
Chris Muck. How is Barry Lester faring so far, please? I could have a bit of a look here. Loss, win, loss. He played Twisty. Then he beat Aaron Wilson. And he's got beat by Gary Kelly in an all Burley game, we'd say.
Yeah, the Dandenong Pulse teammates.
But that doesn't mean he's out of that swim. Gary Kelly winning the 3 games, winning all his games so far, leaves it well open for who's going to run second in that section.
Yeah, absolutely. Gary Kelly's been on fine form coming in this event. As you say, winning all his matches so far, puts himself in a really strong position, particularly with all the other players basically taking points off each other. So he looks like he'll be a strong favourite for getting through to the semi-finals.
He's had easy games so far. Aaron Wilson, Jeremy Henry and Barry Lester.
Yeah, I felt sorry for the marker when he played Jeremy Henry. He wouldn't have had a clue what was happening. So yeah, Jamie Lee.
One's close too.
Yeah, nice line coming around here. Just going to try and edge around our front one there.
Did we get an indication?
That's the far end, so I can't see the head.
She's got a blue one in her hand, does she? No, it's a red. Looked like the back bowl.
Yeah. So another one there to Cass.
Christine White. If these games are just starting, that makes it late into the evening, seeing as 4:45 now. Exactly.
That's a very good observation, Christine.
Very ordinary performance by Stewie here, coming back with only 1 schooner.
Yeah, some of the games with the multiple dead ends have just left things tracking on a little bit. So obviously we needed to wait for the other players to come through, but with the live stream rink free and a schedule to follow for that, we've managed to get this one going on. But we'll keep you up to date with other matches as we go through. We probably won't get to see much of them to the conclusion, so just check on the Tweedheads Club Tweed webpage later on, and you'll get to see the results in that for how all the round matches finish tomorrow and how it sets up for the final rounds being played out tomorrow.
For the next 2 days, I was expecting a bit of Bagara weather here, and I've only brought shorts. I think I'm going to have to go buying some clothes.
Yeah, I got told it never rains in Tweedheads and it's always warm, hence why I'm sat here in shorts and t-shirt.
He told you that early. His nose will grow.
So Cass playing down here now in the backhand. Nice line again, just needs to edge inside here on Jamie Lee's. Hold on.
She's here.
Yeah, beautiful ball there. Gets the touch. Jamie Lee's weight in the previous one was perfect. Just wants to bring it in just a touch. She's now got Cass's ball there as well to hold her if she needs to. Again. Just cut underneath it so can Cass capitalise on this.
She's got great track to arrive, and whether she's quite here.
Oh, the Master Blaster, Ryan Bester, having a go on the rink next to us. Just went through everything, missed it all.
May have heard that on the microphone hitting the bank.
It came in with some clatter.
Coming well here too to pick up the jack. Or just draw it.
Just drawn it in, yeah. Very, just that minor correction from our last ball. Put in a very strong position here.
Cass needed her third bowl behind in case that happened. Leaves
A
her
very tricky shot, but on the back. You know,
leaves her an ordinary sort of a shot to be
Yeah.
able to play now.
There is an opportunity for her to just chip that blue out. Oh. And yeah, just hit one of our short ones, so.
She'd hit that on. Would have been reasonably easy to draw a shot with this last bowl. Because it would, by the angle of it, it wouldn't be going dead.
No, yeah, I think you're right. It would just end up in the bottom corner, but
Rhino reached the head again. Got everything off but one. So it's one more to Corey. You got a bowl to play.
and Ryan still has one to play, yeah. So Jamie Lee, if she can replicate her previous bowl, she could get in here for a second shot.
In that position where you're holding one and you relax a little bit and you just drop it short and skinny like this one.
Yeah, I'm sure Jamie Lee will just be happy to get the mat back in her hand again. Opens the cushion a little bit. Cass just giving a wave to our fans there in the crowd.
Sandra waving to somebody in the grandstand.
Alright, so as we see these matches filling up, we can see Corey Wedlock's got quite a commanding lead over Ryan Bester at the moment, 16-6. Beck Van Ash 4, Val Smith 6. So Val's got off to a good start on that game. Shannon going back to back very quickly on his matches, is up 4-2 against Darren Tees. Chloe and Kelsey, which I'm sure will remain a very, very tight match throughout, are tying up 2-2 at the moment, and Cody Packer and Nathan Pedersen are just getting themselves started. So we'll keep you up to date as we go through as best we can.
We basically have a new format because previously played two greens at the same time. May have even played. I didn't actually realise that we were playing into the dark.
Yeah, well, this round was scheduled to start at 3:30.
Instead of 5 something.
Yeah, wherever we're at the moment, bang on 5 o'clock for a couple of the matches. So, yeah, as I say, just without the respot replaying, you know, some of the tight matches that have gone through, that opportunity exists. But all the bowlers have an opportunity to have a quick break and rest.
Here comes buddy old Frankie, Senior Vice President of the Bundaberg District. I guess he's cheering for the Millericks. Hello, Frank. Frank Millerick just turned up to give me a bit of a hard time, as he always does. Thank you. We've got some updated scores.
So Cass's weight good on this end so far, just pulls a touch wide.
This one's coming a long way.
Yeah, Jamie Lee's looking to respond. Yeah, quick correction there from the marker. I thought our angle looked quite good and I was confident it was belonging to Cass, but been proven to be.
We have some scores here saying Kelsey Cottrell's 3 games plus 32. And the next tour is 2 wins plus 8 is Chloe. So we have Kelsey in a great position. Not only winning the Australian Indoor, the Queensland Singles, every other thing you've seen. We've started to get a little bit of water hitting on the screens in front of us here now. That should cool them down a little bit, and the temperature still says it's 20-something degrees there. If you blokes keep putting a cigarette lighter under that temperature gauge, is that Val Smith from New Zealand? It certainly is, Christine. I found an old program. I was trying to clean out my bowls bag. I found an old program, 2010, at Bargara when New Zealand played Australia in the Trans-Tasman Test, and Val played singles, six games of singles for New Zealand. I meant to bring it with me to give everybody a bit of a look. Obviously, Shannon was in that team. We have Natasha was in that team. Kelsey in that team. It was a little bit before Chloe's time. She was still down in Victoria. She probably wasn't that old 12 years ago when the Trans-Tasman Test was on.
So Cass Millerick picking up another shot on that one to keep this nice and tight, 11-10. So both players, yeah, hitting their strides now. Looks like it's going to be a nice tight contest as we start coming up to the halfway stage. As I said, just a little bit of precipitation. The lights are on the green, so there'll be definite change in the conditions and maybe a little bit of a change in the pace and the run of the grass, but we'll just see how that impacts the players as it comes through.
Allowed to play one like that every now and again. It'd be too easy if you drew them within a foot every time.
Yeah, my unfortunate style is that's me 3 out of 4, so I'm the reverse of the bowlers we've got out in front of us.
And this one's not quite here. Will be something to beat. Oh, we just saw a big drop of rainfall.
Yeah.
This one's nearly here. It's a bowl inside.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good correction there from Cass.
It's a bowl inside, so it's a foot jack high.
We'll see the same here from Jamie, I'm sure. Jamie Lee.
Yep, she's got the right track. Appears to have some sting in it, which not quite right on top.
Yeah, got herself a bit further down.
Well, you've got a couple of raindrops hitting on your bowls. You've got a little bit squeezy in the hand.
Yeah, breeze has picked up again. You can see the flags in the background here just
and I
fluttering past.
I don't imagine the temperature's going up. It'll be just about shot.
Yeah, just went through a little bit, so Cass still holding one.
I can't see the marker hold that one up, could you?
Yeah,
you're out on the wing there.
So just going to look to consolidate that.
Stuart Jamison said, is Ellen Ryan playing?
No, Ellen's not in this event. I think with her commitments she had obviously overseas with Com Games and just returning back home. She's not in the field for the event this week. She got a heck of a homecoming though in Goulburn, our hometown, when she returned back there after the games. Much deserved as well with the outstanding performances she had in the event she played out there. So no, it was great to see the streets of Goulburn lined with the public, and she got a fantastic welcome back into town and back into the school that she works at as well. So yeah, nice to see the recognition. It would have been lovely to see her up here, but yeah, I mean the field is still so strong, and that's just a great sign for the level of bowls, particularly
here we go.
For the women.
She's having a look and she's close. That's close enough. 2.5. You see round the corner to pick 3.
Yeah, great effort there from Jamie Lee. Saw enough of what she was after, managed to chip out Cass's bowl. And she picks up 2.
Rhino scored a couple of shots. He's clawed up to 8. Corey's still 17. Having a small break, are we?
I think they're possibly going to have to find some
Right.
wet weather gear and get themselves covered up. So while they're just off at the moment, we could just have a look through what's happening on the rest of the rinks here at Club-Tweed. So Ryan Bester's closing up a little bit on Corey. Well, that's just gone out now. Thanks, Robbie. So 19-8 to Corey. Val Smith currently... We'll just wait for Robbie to update the scores. So Val Smith, yes, just still holding on to that 2-shot advantage against Beck Van Ash, 7-5.
Sharon Renshaw. Let me have a look here, Sharon.
Shannon and Aaron still very, very close at 5-all.
So Sharon Renshaw here, runner-up in 2007, Sharon. I was reading through these results just before. Saw your name. Great to have you on board.
Kelsey's just opened up a little bit of a lead over Chloe, 6-2 in the early stages of that.
The previous commentary we were talking about weird and wonderful presents giving people.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to outpoint Charlie Granger, who for his mother's 90th birthday he got her a new set of oars, and when I asked her about it she said she has to row the boat all the time. She was happy to get a new set of oars for the boat when she was 90 because the old oars were giving blisters on her hands when she had to do all the rowing.
Oh wow.
I haven't been able to come up with a present to be able to top that one.
I wouldn't have anything that could even compete with that.
If you give your mother a present for her 90th birthday and it's a set of oars, you're really travelling with rough, huh?
But you get the present for, she obviously appreciated it. She was happy for it.
She was quite happy to get it. It was better than nothing, I suppose.
Alright, and that final match we just never quite got to, we've got the update on. So Cody, Nathan Patterson's on the board now, so 5-1 to Cody Packer against Nathan Patterson. So yeah, it's going to be challenging for them all now. As you said, the weather's settling in a little bit, the breeze has picked up, the lights are on.
And we've dropped one up the front of the green and one in the ditch to start our comeback.
So yeah, they're just going to have to adapt a little bit more now.
It's not that easy to hang on to them, I've found. I might have to change my grip. I might need a coach to tell me how to change my grip in the rainy conditions. It's not really rainy, it's just miserable drizzle.
And I have noticed Corey on the match, the previous live stream, and also just observing them going through, he seems to be struggling at times a little bit with his grip, so I'm sure this wet weather won't aid him anything with that. So a little bit of a loose end so far here.
Even I would call that loose. This one's improved a bit. It might have to pick it up. Whoops.
Yeah, Ellen's Jamie Lee's done a good job through there.
That's a good shot. You can see the grass being picked up on that bowl as it came through there. We'll have to get the catcher back on the mower. Still got to arrive this one.
Yeah, working hard to come down. Looks like it might be.
And you can see the grass on that one much easier.
Yeah, so just enough there from Cass to get the shot from Jamie Lee.
Hello, here's once a whip. I gave my mother-in-law a Jaguar for birthday and made sure it hasn't been fed beforehand. Yes, very good, Roger. Feels like a lifetime ago, Sharon. It's not a lifetime ago. It's 14 years ago, but 25-20, I hope I didn't bring back any bad memories about you being runner-up there. 25-21 says in here.
Yeah, good ball here from Cass.
Turley's got all the results on a full sheet. Back to 1986.
Dropped in nice early. Jamie Lee just looking for what was. Given a second.
Two shot.
To Cassandra. So again, just keeping her right on the coattails of Jamie Lee here. 13-12. Neither play being able to make that big end that's going to take them away from it.
That one was up. We got a nice ball.
Might have had a little bit of damage onto the rink next to us there.
Might have a chip out of the kitty.
Yeah, quick check there from the marker just to make sure that the jack was still in one piece, which it is.
He actually had a look at see if it chipped the kitty, because it hit that tin pretty hard. Yes, well, we're going into a bit of the twilight, and we're going into a just struggling now on different bowls. They still play 1-2 good ones. Previously they were playing 3 or 4 good ones.
Yeah, just that period of the game where they're having to make those adjustments and just a little bit more challenging the conditions that they've got at this moment in time.
And a pressure situation at 13-12.
Yeah, absolutely. A very, very close game. And as you mentioned before, Jimmy, you know, it's an important game for both players. Both of them are needing a win.
Both got to win. Both got to win to stay in touch.
Just going to watch this one come down from Jamie Lee.
Got a great track.
Yeah, it looks very good in terms of the line. It's got to arrive here. Coming in.
2 foot short. Gives Cassandra a chance even though she's dropped 2 shorties. Don't know that this is here either. Hello, we've got Little B. Granddad's looking after his granddaughter here.
Yep. We've got the fan club just off to our right hand side here overlooking the green watching the match.
One is behind. Cass has to put on that 3 foot of weight that she's missed in the last 2 bowls. She's got it out there on the track. That's the first half done. And she's faster than her last one, so that puts her on it.
Yeah, it looks to be coming in here really well. Got a beautiful line on it.
Easy to commentate these bowls.
Oh, absolutely fantastic there. Yep, nice adjustments.
She had to do it. We're just going to draw. I thought she might have played something because she's played a couple of very good conversion shots. She may have it yet. Got it.
Oh, and a fantastic response there from Jamie Lee. Yeah, paced it right. Beautiful line and just took the jack away.
Here's me thinking she may have played a little bit more weight than that. What do I know?
Obviously just got the confidence in her draw. She has been playing it well.
2. Who decides who goes on the live stream rink? whoever pays the most amount of money to Robbie Allen gets on the live stream ring. And or if they can turn up with a couple of pies. All the rinks were allocated before the draw was done, Kerry. That's the answer I've been given. And I seriously imagine it goes men, women, men, women, men, women.
Yeah, I think we've gone back between the section between the men and women. Yeah, and we've had a good spread of the players. We've managed to see pretty much all of the players now out of both sections play on the live stream. So, yeah, each player getting an opportunity to play and perform. So, you know, the fans of all the bowlers out there get a chance to see their favourite, hopefully at least once, playing on the live stream rink.
And we've got the hoodie on now. That indicates something to you. Obviously, being 5:15 or 5:20 or whatever it is, the green's slowing down. It's picking up a bit of grass on the bowl there, we can see. And we've had just a little bit of drizzly rain. Let's try and make it difficult to play this game.
As if we need any more challenges for it, Jimmy?
Watching from the Isle of Wight. I found someone the other day didn't know where the Isle of Wight was. I mean, that's a struggling Aussie for you.
Yeah. If I ever had a kid, if I ever had a daughter, I wouldn't be able to call her Isla, because then her name would be Isla White. She'd never live that down. It would be horrendous. Like beautiful part of the UK, though. I've got some very good friends who hail from there, and I used to work down that part of the country in Isle of Wight. Beautiful. Always sunshiny there. Better than Tweed Heads, I'll tell you that.
Tweed Heads at the present stage.
Yeah, let's just go at the moment.
That nice little bit of extra water just hit that window there in front of me. Yep. Hello, I just got tapped on the shoulder.
Jamie Lee's ball here just going through. Thank you very much, John Bowles. If you want to give us some great feedback on the high level of commentary we've got as well as the video production, much appreciated. No, it's fantastic. Robbie does a great job here getting all the good camera angles and showing the shots, and yeah, the coverage of it is really nice, is first class.
Wiggle. Marker might show us.
Yeah, good there from Cass. Just opened it up now.
Bob.
I think looking at where we're at on the angles, probably Jamie Lee's ball. Yeah, it seems that there's some angry faces coming through the Bowls Queensland Facebook page, but oh well. If you can't be happy when you're watching bowls, then when can you be happy? Go do something you'll enjoy.
Well, not being impartial, I don't think we, or saying anything bad about the way that the Bowls Australia live stream their bowls. It's chalk and cheese the way Robbie runs his show.
I think it's just great. Any opportunities we get to get the game of long bowls out to a wider audience and opening it up to people who possibly don't normally watch it or get the opportunity to, you know, see games going on, particularly when you've got fields like this, is a positive, no matter which, you know, organisation is looking after it. Just going to go through here, Cass, just missing through slightly wide. All right, John, when I said to give us some positive stuff on the feedback, I didn't mean to say build up Kevin Anderson, please. He doesn't need it any more than he already gets it. Thank you very much for your comments though, John, much appreciated. All right, so one taken out there. And just Jamie Lee's going to take the one there.
Two, I think. Marker has.
Is it two? Oh, see, my beady eye's still not working, Jimmy. You've got the glasses on. You can see better than me through this dark night that's coming down on us.
You haven't got beady eyes. I know people that have got beady eyes and people that have them too close together.
So yeah, Jamie Lee just starting to open out a little bit of a gap here. 17-12, 5 shots.
2 twos. Doesn't sound much, but
yeah, just when it's a close game, those little bits in a row, yeah, the consistency that comes with it just helps. Pushes her up closer to that 20, which I always think is a bit of a psychological marker as well when you're playing first to 25.
Brett's having a shot at you here.
Thank you for the constructive feedback, Rhino. We'll take it on board and see what we can do.
We've got too many rhinos around here.
Yeah, he's one of our guys from down there, the Victoria way.
I understand he come down from Moama country with his comments.
A good man.
Like, if they don't bag the commentators, it's hardly worth commentating.
Yeah, absolutely. Put ourselves out there. Yep. Tap up there from Jamie Lee.
Cass won't give up, we have with Karen Gardner. We understand that. I accidentally hit crying mojo, Barbara, not intended. I like all the coverage.
So Cass just chasing a little bit, come down tight on her first 2 balls. Going to need to make that correction.
Can you see around the corner? Is she holding the shot?
Yeah, can't quite see it live here. It looks very, very close.
Mark is going to have a look.
Yeah, go for the measure as well. It does look very tight from what I can see live on the green. The camera angles that we've got obviously here at the moment just off a little bit. This one looks like it's going to come in and rest up. Just needs to stop there. So yeah, very good again. The adjustment there.
1.5 we've indicated. Well, very small half.
Yeah, I'm not sure that helps us out much at all.
Yes, it does. It means the front 1 second shot. What's the Minister of Everything saying? Well, didn't like the purple on the sideways look, but the Minister of Everything says it's 2.
So Jamie Lee coming down on the forehand here. Just going to look to try and...
He needs to chip in like that.
Use her ball, pushes it through.
Like that.
And just holds on at the side of the rink. I think Cass is having a look at it.
Well, surely Cass would like it to stay on. She's got a bowl to play.
Just going to get a check here from the umpire to check that the jack is still in play or not.
Surely she draws that.
Yeah. That wick in the push out is left Jamie Lee holding 2 if this jack is to remain live. And
I didn't understand that comment.
all right, we've done a little bit of a shift here, so hopefully the background noise will just calm down a little bit.
To get the score updates across the green, we get them updated pretty regularly. Cassandra's out there. Here she comes.
So,
well, travelling a bit.
just needs to hold up now.
Travelling a bit.
I think she's probably just held up now.
The green's dropping a bit by...
Yeah. So good there from Cass. She had a bit of space to draw into.
It was travelling a bit, about 6 inches past Jack High. Very bad commenting there.
Good to see you, Swanee. Nice to know that NBC's there watching Cass, and I'm sure that all Jamie Lee's supporters are shouting her on.
Okay, John Bowles, I couldn't hear it on my part of it, but obviously Stewie's microphone was getting some of the neighbours.
Yeah, I've got quite a few people sat next to me, which is all good. Nice to see crowds in. They've all kind of moved under cover now due to the rain that's pouring down fairly heavily now. So yeah, it's not going to be comfortable for everybody out on the green.
Especially when the score's 5-1 and you've got to play for another 2 hours. Some people don't really need an extra wash. See, it's the beauty of these cameras, a bit similar to the football. When it's raining flat up and down, you can't see the raindrops because it's computerised to take the raindrops out. We see that the fact that it's raining reasonably heavy affecting the standard at the first 2 bowls.
So opportunity here for Cass. Got a nice line come down on that again. Just running through.
Come with half yard.
Yeah, just holding up a touch there.
Well, it's got to be dropping. Sun's down, the clouds are out, the rain's coming down. And she's likely to wreck on that one.
And that's just going to push up.
And it would have been 2 metres short anyway. Tough time. Corey's gone to 21. He wants to come inside.
Yeah, he was looking for a quick finish, but Ryan Bester picked up a shot at least on that last end.
Still raining in Morwell, nothing new. I've only been to Morwell once. Was there for 2 days. Beautiful weather, sunny, 25 degrees. I was thinking going back until I've seen the weather in Victoria this year.
Yeah, Jamie Lee just seems to be struggling a little bit more than Cass at this moment in time. 2 balls on the bank, and
she's got 1 up the front and 2 in the ditch. Close one here would separate things, being 4 the difference. She's close here.
Yeah, good. Just keeping the pressure on. There's still a lot of space there, though.
Not that
Jamie Lee just needs the 1 ball.
Only need 1. Don't know whether she's up.
Yeah, just nice track, but leaving it short, so.
Getting 3 red out there to held up.
Yeah, so 3 again, brings it back into a 1-shot match.
Do you think we should get someone to go out and ask the marker if she's enjoying herself at the moment? With that hoodie on, and I'm sure that's what you call volunteer work.
Yeah, they do a great job every time you have events like this. Yeah, your markers, your scoreboard attendants, your umpires. It's fantastic to see the support to the club and to the event from all the volunteers. So yeah, we take our hats off to them, particularly when they're out working in these conditions.
Look at the crowd on the bank up behind us there. All the scoreboard attendants have got umbrellas. The markers.
A nice array as well of umbrellas going down, lots of different colours. I'll have to have a chat with Jared from Club Tweed about getting them some branded ones for the event.
Well, we're back to 17-16. And we can hear the rain fairly well now.
Yeah, quite steady, just hitting off the covers above us.
We can just see it falling on the right-hand side of this TV. Just under Golden Nugget round 4, wherever the rain's running off something there. I guess Aaron might need to win that game against Shannon to... Whoops, there we got a jack going somewhere. We're down to see who's killing the most ends out of Bester and Wedlock at the moment. Just close up. Oh, it's not here either.
Yep, Cass's ball still just inside by a small margin. About a metre and a half there.
Frankie Millerick's on the phone over there, and I don't think he needs the phone. If he's ringing someone within 200 miles, he probably can hear him. Probably can hear him from 200 miles away. I can hear him here with my headphones on. And he's only 10 metres away. I'm sure he doesn't need that phone. Well, I guess that's shot.
Yeah, last ball from Jamie Lee. Fairly confident it's holding one.
Well, this looks a bit better. Looks like the shot. What she had to do.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Making the changes, adapting to the conditions we've got on, drawing it within probably about 8 inches.
And obviously, it's not easy at the moment. Have a look at Cassandra's first 3 bowls. We're very easy to draw shots sitting here at the moment, not standing out there in the rain.
Yeah, it's like to say, you never draw or you never bowl a bad ball when you're sat on the bank, do you? Everything's always perfect. So yeah, it's very, very tough for these players out here at this moment in time.
And Lily watching from Dunedin in New Zealand. I think she's just got to, well, maybe she's got 2 seconds. She plays down the gully on the forehand. What do you think? She's just going to play that little shot on the backhand that she played last time.
Yeah.
Where she trailed the kitty 6 inches or so. She's in the swim. She got it.
Yeah, she's targeted the ball here and just, played it beautifully. Yeah, it's a really, really good shot. Pushed Cass's back far enough and she'll be 2.
2. We heard a jack disappear on the next door rink. They haven't played an end in the last 4.
Yeah, so confirmed there for the 2.
1916.
1916 now, yeah, Jamie Lee.
Getting that little bit closer to the finish line.
So again, Jamie Lee's just brought the mat up. Just a little bit of a change of look in terms of where they're playing on the green.
Trying to reach. Yes, they're digging their toes in now. They're digging their toes in. They don't want to run up. And the temperature's finally dropped to 19.9. So it's not 20 degrees here any longer. Robbie mumbled something there. I couldn't understand what it was. Said, what time is it? It's time to get a new thermometer.
Cass just going to play off.
They're matching bowls at the moment.
Yeah, very much so.
And they're both understanding that it's heavy.
So they're just going to be very, very... Oh, Jamie Lee's just coming back on now, but we'll just look down. Ryan Bester, Corey Wedlock, 21-11 to Corey. There's not been too many ends complete from him in the last 2 or 3. Val Smith has pushed out her lead over Rebecca Van Ash, 12-7. Shannon McElroy and Teasy still going very, very tight, 10-10. I'm not sure if I'm about to get an update on that one. And Kelsey's taking a commanding lead over Chloe now, 15-5. A game that we thought might have been a touch closer, but Kelsey's just playing such supreme bowls. Beautiful shot here down from Jamie Lee. Just went round outside of her own there. Dropped it just in front. Very, very good bowl in the conditions we're playing in at the moment. And just lastly, going across the greens, Cody Packer 8, Nathan Pedersen 5.
Teasy's got back into that game at 10-all, where he was down 10-5 or something recently.
Just a touch wide here from Jamie Lee. So Cass just checking the gap between the jack and short ball.
Going to play for it.
Just going to play through for it.
She's tight.
Looks tight out the hand.
He needs to get the back
Just
one to
coming
get
past.
anything. Hello, Frankie's hung up that phone call. If it was
Just pushing in here now, Jamie Lee.
That's 2 good shots. You got to draw and beat that now, Cassandra. You haven't got much other decisions. No, we're
I
coming
think she's
again.
going to try it again, yeah.
Fire 2. She hit her own bowl. No, she didn't.
Just gone tight again on that. Played almost identical, the shot again. So, yeah, an opportunity there possibly. Just gone past, but Jamie Lee played very well on that one. Managed to get 2 shots out of it, which takes her past that 20 shot. As I said before, I think it's quite a psychological marker, and when you're playing in conditions like this with us, it's challenging to push through. That up to 21 just leaves her with 4 to get for the match, and we mentioned earlier on as well about the importance of this for a victory for both players. So yeah, it really is just pushing Jamie Lee towards that finish line.
You're never beaten in a game of singles, but mentally at the moment it's tough being behind in these conditions. Oh, it's a Haley Parker. Scores are down the left-hand side. Ian and Kate Bush. It's 10 and raining in Geelong.
I think that's a fairly common thing in Geelong, is it not?
Thank you, Fee. We're trying to make up some stories.
Yeah.
I mean, some of my stories have got some truth in them, but we try to limit them.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want the truth to get in the way of a good story, is that right, Jimmy?
Very rarely does that happen. There's never any lies, it's just sometimes it's a small embellishment.
Yeah.
Like 100 down to 10, things like that.
I don't know if our viewers who are watching and get a sense of just how poor it is at this moment in time. The rain is
Good shot
coming
here.
down vertically.
Good.
Yeah, very good play there from Cass. Well done.
Good shot here. She's back in the swim. She may have been listening to her old man on the phone. She should have been able to hear it off from the back of the balcony. Close.
So Jamie Lee having a loose on a very good line here.
Got it.
Going to definitely get the ball. So yeah, just clears through.
Yep.
So Cass hopefully just put one back in again.
Well, she's got 2 to play. She needs one of them. She won't want it back. Ooh, she might want it back.
I think she might, yeah.
Yeah, the commentator's curse.
Put it through, yeah. So golden opportunity here.
Interesting.
Yeah. Good reply there, Jamie Lee.
Back knocker.
Back knocker, yep. So just heaps a bit of pressure back onto Cass here.
Fair bit of pressure when the other player's on 21.
Yeah, forcing her to have to make shots.
Has to stop before that back bowl.
And just going to
Second shot.
just go through. Yeah, good second. So, yeah, Jamie Lee just edges one more shot closer.
That's what she had to do. She didn't have much chance of drawing a shot. She had to draw a second shot.
No, they've taken something quite special yet to come away with something off of that.
Keeps her alive. Wonder how many dead ends Bester and Wedlock are up to. They scored 2 shots in the last 3/4 of an hour.
Yeah, it feels like they've been on that scoreline for a long, long time.
They've scored 1 each in the last 7 innings. Last 7 kiddie throws, should I say. If Rhino keeps this up, they might bring Respot back in for him. Better not say that too loud.
Alright, so Jamie Lee's just cutting across and a bit short.
Oh, same with this one. Same spot.
Cass is going to, yeah, pretty much falling it down. Might just be...
Not up to it.
So both just need to find that extra metre or so.
I know, I played on a heavy green 2 Saturdays ago in the pennants and I kept bowling my bowls there as if you're stupid. Like you can't do it all day, and I managed to do it all day.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid these girls have got the first 3 in the same spot.
Cassandra scores for the Corey game. Corey is 22-12 up at the moment. If you're on our live stream here, you should see the scores just down the left-hand side of the screen. Yeah, good here from Cass.
That's some sort of improvement.
Yeah, very good adjustment to come there around the outside of Jamie Lee's. Going to try and follow her down.
She's close.
Looks a good line on it.
She's close.
Yeah, it's a fantastic ball there
close.
from Jamie Lee. Just tracked down on the same hand. And yeah, in a very, very tight decision. Jamie Lee is holding shot currently.
Here comes nothing.
Just needs that to duck under.
And the run up. Oops. You don't need to walk up, you just have to bowl this one behind, somewhere near that where that last bowl finished. After she studies it, that'll be her plan.
Yeah, I can't imagine she's going to be too adventurous on this. Just maybe checking that she is actually holding the shot so she can make a decision on what type of ball she wants to put down. Just confirming that in her own mind.
When you're under the pump, things normally go bad, like the kitty bouncing up the green here for 3 down to end the game.
Yeah. I think it was probably a nice move from Jamie Lee, just slowing things down, as I said, making sure in her head that the position of the balls was as the marker had said. Just puts it.
Well, we said we'd go behind somewhere near that last purple bowl. Somewhere behind about 10 inches from the jack. Well, there's not much to do but reach the head here. Cass.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Just got set up. She has got one at the back there. Whether or not she can force the jack through to that point.
How quick is she going to play it? That's the trick. Played it pretty well. Whoops. Close to
Need to start working. She doesn't want to take her own out.
Oh, she got take her own out.
Nope. So yeah, no change there to the situation. So never lost out on anything. Unfortunate. So another one to Jamie Lee again, just edging up one shot at a time, just doing what she needs to do to win the ends, take the shots, and just nice, sensible, safe balls to get her closer to the 25 shots she's chasing.
We've got a lot of play in those other games.
Yeah, absolutely. Ryan Bester's not given up. He's 14-22 behind Corey Wedlock. Just trying to extend that match out as long as he can.
Well, he's got one 3 inches behind.
Yep.
That's not a bad plan when you're trying to extend things. Yeah.
So just a quick jack length here. Yep, both players happy. So they'll just proceed through with this now. Yep, Jamie Lee about to deliver our first ball. There's Brad on our comments, one of our greenkeepers at Moama. Lovely to hear from you, Brad. Hope you didn't get too wet today, mate. Yeah, nice opener here from Jamie Lee. Very good. That first ball. So Cass just swapping over, coming down on her forehand. She looks to play this nice as well.
She's got it, I think.
Yeah, very good response. Just edges it away.
I thought she was going to trail out a few feet, and she trailed it 4 or 5 inches or whatever it is. Thought she was going to be quicker than that when it was halfway there.
Yeah. This one's just going to cut across.
Just hits jack eye.
So Cass will just look to do the same again, I think. Just come round, maybe try and push her ball round. Nestle in front, falling over there now.
I tell you what, I don't know that you're any relation of Big Kevin's, because it's taken you a very long time to get part of that schooner down.
I'm trying to maintain any level of professionalism I have at this moment in time, and just, you know, using it to keep the vocal cords fluid.
You have a big level of professionalism, and I think Kevin would be on number 5 by now.
That's why Kevin's not sat here on the microphone at the moment with us. So, Cass holding 2 currently.
And we can
Going to potentially try and block up that.
We can still hear the rain hitting that just above our head.
So just going to cut through.
Sit that one down.
Sit that one through. Rest over on it. Yeah, very good shot.
Perfect shot.
Yeah. Couldn't have played that much better at all. So heaps a whole amount of pressure here on Jamie Lee. She does have one off to the right from our viewing perspective.
Well, she's got
there might be an opportunity to take that across, or
a little shoulder there to work off.
Yeah, there's just a
half a ball
there. Yeah,
half a ball there. Out with the jack out here for 2. Game over.
And doesn't have to play it with a huge amount of weight.
She hasn't got much weight. She's flat out being up.
Yeah, just narrowed it off. Just needs to get around that front one. Not going to happen. So yeah, very well played end there from Cass.
Jamie Lee just needed a bit more whisker than that. You going to look at the third one? Oh, she's got a bowl to play.
Yeah, still got one to go.
What am I doing?
So yeah, good opportunity here. Get a nice multiple, bring her up closer, really reduce that gap, give her a bit of confidence as well.
Mel Robbo's got a story for you here.
Oh yeah, Mel's one of our members down in Moama. She has been attempting to get away and travel around the country for about the last 12 months or whatever. Maybe 2 years, and finally she's managed to get herself out and going. So enjoy your travels, Mel. I hope you have a fantastic time. Brilliant ball here from Cass. Played it superbly.
Well, we've been saying how they're struggling on different ends and they're spraying them around a bit. Don't see those sprayed around very much.
No, absolutely. That was just very well played. Nice and controlled from Cass. Going to get the tape out on this. This is a big one, I think. If you get the fourth shot here, brings her up to 20. Jamie Lee will be looking over her shoulder a little bit more. She's got quite a comfortable cushion at the moment. And I think, just seeing Cass tick over onto that 20s. It will give Cass a big boost as well.
It's only 3. Whoops. Just 3. And we will go ditch to ditch.
Yeah, so really going to open it out here.
Or T to T. I've lost that.
Yeah, T to T.
I've lost that one to Chloe so many times, that ditch to ditch and T to T. But I have found out what the real answer was. It used to be X to X until 2000, when Premier League brought in spotting.
Oh, okay, yep.
There was always an X there where you put the jack. So it was X to X. It wasn't T to T till the year 2000.
There you go.
So that's my way of trying to get out of that T to T and ditch to ditch story with her. I haven't commentated with her for about 6 months, but she hammers me with that ditch to ditch and T to T. How can you throw a bowl? How can you throw a jack ditch to ditch?
Well, a good point. Not a bad opener there from Cass. So Jamie Lee going to follow it down.
Karen Goldsworth is on board. Brad.
You're going to pick it up. Yeah, so Jamie Lee playing very, very well.
That's a nice start when you need 2 to go out.
Yeah, so Cass just needing a little bit more weight. Needing to push this up. I'm not sure that she has.
She's not up. It's a long way to Tipperary this end. I don't know the speed of the green at the moment, but you'd like to put your shoulder behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. So she's going to need to make the change here.
She's jack high.
Yep. Even from there, I think.
Close to jack high.
Yeah. Jamie Lee got a game lie there.
We have a good shot here. Ooh, is she here? Still coming. Doesn't want to hit that other than a
Might
big
need a little
feather.
help for it.
Ooh, now, you look round the corner and tell me.
Too far away from me. I think it was just the one that was being shown there by the marker. So Jamie Lee played already the weight twice.
She's got weight. No.
Nice
Right,
track coming
right,
on here.
Right to tuck this jack away.
Yeah, very close. So she is looking for it.
We need one only.
So the line on Cass's last 3 bowls has been absolutely identical. You can see them lined up beautifully there. Just needing to find the weight.
She's got grass. She's got to come a foot.
Just going to pull up again, so
Well,
one we believe to Jamie Lee at this moment in time, ball in the hand, so any movement on this jack or ball within 2 feet, and she's going to take this match.
it's these sort of opportunities that you must take because you might not get another sniff. Cassandra needs 2 threes. But this ball's here,
That's
and if
wonderful
it's here,
ball here.
if it's here, it's game.
Going to use her own and take the jack. Yeah, she's played it.
Great
Well,
shot. That's a
I
brilliant
think
shot.
that will be the marker even looks a bit nervous to hold up here.
2, 3 or 4.
Yeah, there's
Doesn't
definitely
matter
2
much.
shots there, so that'll be the game over. So yeah, very well done to Jamie Lee there. They adjusted well to the conditions in the end, and Jamie Lee's absolutely finished that one out in quite a bit of style actually. Even the changes of lengths didn't seem to put her off towards the end of the match as much as they were in the middle. So yeah, no, very, very well played by Jamie Lee. Good match by Cass.
Well, they both played some at the end. That end that Cassandra got 3 in a measure when 3 of them were within 6 inches.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There was started off very well. I'd say it was a little bit of a struggle as the rain started to fall and the breezes and that picked up. But yeah, both adjusted to it eventually in the end, and yeah, just showed the quality of both players as they go through. So yeah, good win for Jamie Lee. As I say, it puts her 2 wins, gives her an opportunity to get that 3rd tomorrow, and puts her in a position to at least try and have a go. For Cass, I think that will be the end of her opportunities for a semi-final place, which she'll be disappointed about, but very happy to been playing in this event and be up here playing in this field. So yeah, well done to her.
I think that's still 1 to Rhino with those brown speckly bowls against the tricolour.
So yeah, want the best of them.
He's crawled his way to 16.
You know,
And the way that last game finished when he was playing Pedersen, and he was 23 all, he was down game 3 or 4 times to get up and win that game with sensational bowls. You can't write him off.
oh, absolutely not. And with the distraction he's got, he can clear ahead. So there's opportunities there for him to pick up, 2 multiples as he goes through. Corey's just got to keep doing what he's been doing, though. He just need the 1 shot. His quality of the bowls he's been playing over the last 2 days has been fantastic, and just got to back his ability there. I think really he knows that the opportunity will definitely be there for him to get that 1. Ryan's going to be the one that's going to be fighting to try and pick up the 8 shots that he needs, or the 9 shots that he needs. So looking across at the others, Cody Packer 10, Nathan Pedersen 8. Kelsey just keeps marching onwards and onwards. She's got a 20-6 lead over Chloe Stewart. Teasy and Shannon have separated out a little bit, with Aaron Tees 20-15 over Shannon McElroy. And Val is just opened up her lead just a touch more over Beck Van Ash, leading 14-10. And we're just going to try and stick here and watch the end of the Ryan Bester Corey match. As I said, Corey's just needing 1. Ryan's put himself in a fantastic position with a front toucher. Corey's just setting himself up. Great second shot there.
The McElroy-Tees game was, Shannon got out to a bit of a lead. I think it's something like 10-4. So really it's been a 16-5 turnaround towards Tees.
And Shannon basically came straight back on after his round 3 match. He was the last one finished, I believe, and I think basically just turned around and went straight back out and started his next one. So he's been on the green for quite a while with very little break. Yep, Corey just gone through again.
Hasn't gone through very far.
No, just through. He's setting himself up. Any move on that, and it's definitely favourable for Corey, I think, if the jack moves at all.
He's gone through, yes, he's gone through about 7 inches. It's not particularly, it's nice and bright on our screen in front of us. It's not as bright out there looking across.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, there's a... the quality of the cameras that we've got out there are definitely brightening things up. When you look out on the real life, it's a good shade darker.
The real light is half as bright as what we're looking at.
And there's just an absolute relentless spray of rain coming down at this moment in time. So, Corey Wedlock here just looking to do a little bump.
Sharon Redshaw, thanks gentlemen, that's no problem, Shaz. We're going to play some more ball in this game. 17.
That's it, 17 there.
One at a time. One at a time.
One of them's got to yield at some point.
One at a time you get to 25. How many games do you see that last shot is the hardest one to get? How many games can you remember that you were 25-19 in front? 24-19.
24, if you were 25-19 in front,
sorry.
yeah.
24
You're already there, Jimmy.
24-19 in front and you get beat. And it doesn't take anything different than what you're playing.
No, that's it. Just got to, stay relaxed.
Hello, straight in he's going.
Let's just edge that across about 3 inches.
He's got a toucher in the ditch. Is that going to stop him playing it again? Well, I suppose it has stopped Wedlock from playing the kitty in the ditch.
So that's it, back to the tried and trusted draw.
Needs another metre. At least a metre, and he's in the road of his own jack in the ditch. Rhino won't be happy with that one finished because he had that up his sleeve to pot it with his toucher. Now he's got to draw a shot closer than this one.
Yeah, good response from Corey. That's what he's got to do. Just creeping them in. Wherever Ryan goes, get the next one in closer.
We'll see the rain running off the roof or whatever it's running off here every now and again. There. Urging it. One to play. You wouldn't say it's over, but you would think that we haven't handled this.
Just going to bump up.
What's he done here?
Oh, actually managed to work his way through the gap there between his own outlier and the three that have sat there, and
Ryan
drops
first
himself
three
just
bowls
short.
has given him some work. He's got work to do here. He's got to come down that gully inside the opposition bowl, sit the bowl or trail a jack. How quick does he play it?
Just over, yeah.
Just that quick. But it's still a very hard shot.
And he played it
And he cut
absolutely beautifully, cut across to where his toucher is.
His touch is in the ditch there. Almost smack where the kitty went, I think.
Now we can't quite see here exactly what the gap is between the two.
It's not very far away. That went over that side of the line. That's as good as we're going to get, Robbie. We don't need any better. He's got to draw a second shot. There it is. We can see how far it is now.
Oh, there we go.
Nearly stopped. Did stop. We're going to have a look.
Think he might here.
Surely the one in the ditch. Oh.
We're going to have a look.
Surely he's got to come over the lip. That's got to be 1.5 inches to the... one that's just sideways in the ditch. Always favour the one in the ditch. We don't have to come back over the lip.
Well, I've got an expert analysis on the rink side there who's telling me that he thinks Ryan's down.
Nugget? How would you call Nugget an expert?
I wasn't trying to name names here. I was just trying to give...
He's right, but... Oh, no. We're going to have an umpire.
Yep, we're going to the umpire.
Nugget's had one guess, and he's got none out of one.
No final decisions come through yet. They'll both be... They both... So both players are confident they're holding shot, which is always... Just takes one of them to give it away then, and then we'll be all good. Yeah, so there's a lot of confusion here.
Kiwi Deacon says somebody, he knows someone that led 24-2 and got beaten 25-24. That's as bad as it gets.
Oh my goodness.
One in the ditch always wins.
Just going back for the double check.
Oh, it's a dead heat. Let's have another go.
Giving it to the one in the ditch.
Never in doubt, really. We knew that Nugget would be none out of one. I got him. I've got him from here.
Yeah, I'm going to find a new rink side analysis. I think we need to move on there.
He's overlooking. He's sitting straight above it. He's got no idea, the poor kid. Yeah, you're never to be asked again. It's always the one in the ditch. You've got to come up an inch and a half, over an inch and a half. And then you had to measure it twice.
So just a quick...
Robin Farrell says, great call, Shane.
So just have a quick look back on Jamie Lee against Cass. That win for Jamie Lee takes her to the 4-point mark. Cass still on 2. I haven't got the scores in from round 3 in front of me here to give you a shot differential.
Your beady eyes.
There we go, my beady eyes can catch up with this. That puts her on...
Bested a little wide, a little short. Well, you guys can see that. You're seeing the same thing that we're seeing. Don't have to do too much commentary because you can see what's happening. Gets under that line enough.
Yes, Paul Butler, I think there will be a few Manly players not happy with that umbrella, but there we go.
I didn't get to read that one.
Yep, she's using it with pride. It's great to see.
Stop it. Well, they could have ended their season a bit earlier. So
Troy just looking for the little tickle here, and he's brought it back beautifully.
I suggest that he'll be up. And he can't hit us going that way. He can hit it over the fence.
No, everybody's in danger away from the clubhouse here, but yeah.
Safe. It's only a couple of those people up the other end with under the umbrellas.
Yeah, opportunity for Ryan to remove both of these here. They'll be sat pretty much on top of each other.
Well, I don't think he'll be short. Yep, he's not short.
Yep.
Play some more ball.
Beautiful footwork there from Corey. Managed to trap that quite nicely, the jack.
What? Oh, that's Burnett that's crazy on the soccer players, isn't it? soccer team that he fields.
Oh, there's quite a few of the Scottish boys are quite mad on their football teams, particularly when they're from part of the Glasgow persuasion.
Oh, no, yeah, well, I belong to Glasgow, dear old Glasgow town, but Burnett was distraught or something or other when his team was down 2-0 when we were in Mackay champion of champions.
Yeah, it's probably not good to talk about that, bring it back up again, particularly if he's listening. Although he's got a job, I've seen he's got a job now. He's obviously got his working hard up there at Club Pine Rivers.
Here we go, in the ditch again.
Missing it going past.
Well, he's clawed his way to 18 when he looked like being 10.
Yeah, well, it looked like he was going to get nowhere near. So, yeah, just working his way through, not giving up. As I said, Corey's just got to keep doing what he'd been doing, put them close. And
well, that's almost the perfect draw shot. There's enough for him to draw, but he can't hit it. Can't hit the jack.
He's having a go for it, though.
Not going to do trying to hit the jack.
Wait, so he might make you eat those words there, Jimmy.
Yeah, well, there's half it sticking out. That's the old saying where Bert Palm used to say, "Can you see the jack?" He said, "I only see a bit of it." And he'd say, "Well, hit that bit and I bet the rest of it goes with it." You can only see half of this jack, but he's going to go quick this time. That bit, that half.
That's the part that he was looking for, and that's the part he got.
He could hit that half. And the marker said, "It's fabulous. I'd like to stand out here for another hour."
We reset and we go again.
I wonder if he's got another set of clothes to wear tomorrow, this marker.
Yeah. The way they're going, this one's the closest to the finish on the next games, and it might be the last one to be completed.
No, there's a 10-8 that's going to be here for a long time and a good time. Anthony Hughes. Barbara Green, I was aware there was West Australia stayed out 34 minutes when they weren't updated. I know they've been updated pretty regularly.
Yeah, they're just having a little pop at Robbie there. He's diligently got his glasses out, getting the scores all updated for us. So we'll give you a quick rundown in just a few minutes. Be patient.
Oh, we're...
Yeah. He's working hard over there, multitasking.
Well, they haven't got as many bowls to play now. They've both put one in the ditch. He often does a false start. He's done 3 or 4 of them today.
Yeah, I was speaking with one of the bowlers earlier on, and we're not sure if he's just having a bit of an issue with the grip on the bowl at the moment. Yep. But yeah, you're right. There has been a few times where he's had that false start, and he's just gone back and reset himself.
Not as many false starts as Tails here. He's got his name all over winning this event. Well, Tails has 3 false starts. And
Anthony Hughes, Ryan Burnett is taken up a job at Club Pine Rivers. He might still be representing Quan, I'm not sure, but he has taken up a role at Club Pine Rivers.
Yes, as the bowls coordinator.
Yeah, and good luck to him. Very good club. Burner's a very good man. We wish him all the best in that. I think he just had his first full day yesterday. So yeah, exciting times for him and for the club.
First full day, that sounds very interesting. Okay. I'm trying to make 2 here to sit this bowl down to stop him.
If you can go.
He hasn't sat it down, but he could have made 2.
Yeah, sets him up. Corey's got a little bit of work to do here.
Teasy needs 2. Kelsey needs 3. Some of those games are getting towards the finish. can win the game here.
So taking it on the backhand.
Is he up?
Nobody's really
He's
looking
wide.
too interested in it at this moment in time.
He's wide. Or not
So
up.
just
one or
falling
the other.
short, yeah. So another single there to Ryan Bester, takes him up to 19.
Only 6 more singles to go. Now, because he put it in the ditch this time, he's had 4 goes in a row without putting it in the ditch. He's only snicked it once.
You wouldn't bet on him missing 5 times in a row, would you?
No. But he may have to play with his proper weight instead of his half-baked swinger.
Let's see what he comes up with.
Well, his half-baked swinger.
Just trying to go through this controlled.
He's having a look this time.
And he's not far. Oh,
Had a bit of a look that time.
really was not far away at all there.
Nice bit of waterfall in it. You got a lovely little waterfall there. If you were struggling to go to the toilet, you'd be looking at that waterfall all the time. Oh, he didn't like that. Body language. Body language wasn't good, and he
I wish
picked
all
it
my
up.
bad balls were as bad as Ryan Bester's bad balls.
Hey, threw his arm around a bit when he let that go. Must have thought it wasn't up.
Yeah, Corey just going for a little chase here on it now.
Still looking.
And a great shot. Yeah, very, very good. Good bit of room there, though, for Ryan to draw in again.
That's the hunt he gave the last one, and it ended up a toucher, so it's almost a toucher again. No.
Enough now. Does Corey go hunting again, or is there enough space for him to feel that he can draw the shot?
He's got 2 goes.
Going to go hunting again.
Yep. I can't quite see Rhino.
Just slips past it.
I think he might have gone between. Love how that water keeps coming off the roof there. Just
See
a little water feature. A bit like out the front in the goldfish bowls.
So this
Is
could
he
be
up? Is he up?
He's here, definitely. Now, has he just opened that target up a little bit more?
That one in the ditch, I didn't think he hit it. He's got a bowl in the ditch. I didn't think he hit with toucher with the first bowl. I would have that one out of the ditch.
Must be, Jack's just slightly offset, so there must have been a whisper of it.
Well, he drew a toucher. Oh, no. The one he hit off was a toucher. It was the first one that wasn't.
So Corey's last ball coming down. He's eyeing it carefully. Looks like just cutting across. So a 2 there.
Well, that's upset the sequence.
And that really closes things up now. 21-24.
Now he draws 3 on the lip and pots it. New theory. Pot it with his last bowl with 3 on the lip.
Just remaining really positive. Keeping with the same game plan.
Ryan never gives up. Not many of these blokes give up.
Not at all at this level, yeah. You've always got to believe you're in with a chance.
How close is that? Oh, fair way away. Well, he's not going out because he hasn't got enough bowls now.
Corey going to have a little run.
He's going for it. We're 1-1 at the moment.
Okay.
Here comes 2.
Reset. Go.
No, he's
No.
drawing. He's
So the arms-
waving it up again.
Yep, just pushing it up. Looks like it's got good pace on it.
If they keep playing enough of those runners, he's got a false start again. Enough of those runners, they might lose their weight. Won't want this back. Oh, it's going a bit.
Just cutting over.
If you get off that.
Just a little push through.
Got off it. Starting to think now. 21.
Yeah, since we've switched over to this, he's just edged his way, 4 shots.
When it was 24-14 or 24 whatever.
Oh, is that going through enough?
Mark
I'm trying to
Mark
see.
is going to tell us. Don't really have to mark it. Well, Rhino's going to draw one, isn't he? It's probably a measure. Oh,
Just a little push
feather.
offers to help him.
Got the feather for a back knocker.
Hand goes up an apology.
Feather for a back knocker at 24-21. I'm glad we've been able to swing to this game now, Robbie. We had a great game in the ladies, but try this one out.
So marker shown 2.
Is he drawing for second? I guess he's drawing for second.
Which he'll take. So yeah, just keeps him going. A little bit of breathing space between, but Corey must be thinking what he needs to do just to grab that last one.
See how that scoreboard attendant's really enjoying herself there. She's got a bird's eye view of this game anyway. Okay, number 7 to pot it. Hasn't changed his plan. Uses 1 to pot, 3 to draw. Close.
Going through again. That's not seemed to phase him in any of the previous ones where it's just gone past. He'll just keep doing what he's doing and clocking up the singles.
This one might be close.
Yeah, good one here from Corey. Put himself in a very, very good position.
That's reasonably
But that will
close.
be a big bullseye to Mr. Bester.
We'll play it a bit quicker this one. No, we won't. We'll still trundle.
Yeah, that was beautifully played. Nice controlled weight. Just pushed the ball through.
Finished a foot behind. The other's touches in the ditch.
Yep, toucher himself as well.
Yep.
So again, takes a strong position.
3 to win. That one's left room. He's got to draw 2 shots to low game. There's a fair bit of stick coming back to Corey now. If this one's right on it.
You can really get a sense of what the conditions are now, like now, seeing the rain in front of those lights there. Ryan Bowles another.
Well,
Just, yeah, sets himself up well, but yeah, left a big target for Corey.
this is it. He wins and loses the game. Oh no, he's got 2.
No, he's still got, yeah.
He's got 2 balls, sorry.
This is just the third one.
That's something you should be able to hit, these blokes. Should be able to hit that.
Really nice angle there.
Well, I guess.
So two. Jack pushed across to that side as well.
Is that 3 touch? No, it's only 2 touches in the ditch. 3 touches in the ditch. 3 touches in the ditch, 1 shot. Girls are shaking hands. How quick's that?
Just relentless on this one.
You think they could lift their game a little bit at this time of night, wouldn't you?
It's just incredible, yeah. Pressure's put on and both of them are just responding and playing great bowls, just one after the other.
It'll be worth viewing this one again, except we'll have to mute out the commentators.
Yeah, just let the bowls do the talking themselves. You don't need us chatting over the top of it.
You know, mute out the commentators when everybody watches this again.
So it looks like...
Oh, he shifted the toucher at the back. 2 shots with 24 all. Let's have a ball game.
He's taken... Yeah, so 2 shots there to Ryan Bester, ties things up. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Next shot wins. That doesn't mean to say this end. No. We may end up going back and up and down 3 or 4 times, but
he's going to have the mat up and the jack back. It's going to be hard to kill it. It'll be on the tee or the X, and he'll be trying to pot it. He's missed 7 or 8 with 1 snick. He'll hit this smack in the middle to the number. There he goes. It's on its way. Oops, he didn't like it.
Yeah.
Missed by 2 foot. Feeling a little bit himself, maybe. When you've come to 24, you don't want to bugger up. Likes that.
All right.
A metre away, I'd reckon. That'll give you a bit of work to do, Robbie, to get the camera onto that one. I don't think there's much chance you can swing that camera that far. Oh, you can.
Ah, he's a clever man. Great work.
You can see the rain. You can see the rain against the black ditch boards now.
A lot of space there, so just going to come down to some elite level draw bowling here.
That looks all right too.
Got to stay up.
Oh, well.
So Corey goes now.
Well, he must be in 2, I think. You don't want to be short.
No, absolutely not. There's a bit of space there though to draw the shot.
They've got 3 draws each. They've got 3 draws each. They're always going to draw. It's just how close.
So Corey's going chasing the ball.
Whoops. Now he's got a hard shot for Corey.
Here we go.
When he draws the second one, he won't be chasing any balls.
So 1 ball apiece. We have 2, 4, 4 on the bank.
4 on the back, 2 balls to come. Rhino makes 2, and the problem then for Corey.
Doesn't necessarily want them both that so close.
He's got to draw it. Can't play bowl on the bowl, can he? They're 2 foot apart.
Yeah, big gap there between the two. It would be an extraordinary shot to
and he's got
get that.
He's got a metre to draw it. He's even money, or better to draw that. Let's suggest that when you've been leading 24-14 or something or other, it's hard to come out of your hand just right.
So Corey, deep breath, taking his time.
This is a championship bowl. He's wide.
We'll start working in now. How's the pace? How's the pace?
He's on. He's on. It's a
oh,
ball.
what an incredible shot there from Corey.
He's on.
Absolutely brilliant. After the pressure that was piled on him there by Ryan Bester in the last few ends, brought himself back up to tie the game. When it comes down to it, he just sets himself beautifully. Deep breath, and what a ball. Absolutely fantastic there from Corey to take out the match. 25-24.
Well, there you go, Robbie. You've got a spectacular game on your live streaming.
Yeah, 2 very good games we managed to capture there this afternoon.
Even with the commentators we've got, I'm going to watch that game again myself. So, yeah, try that out, viewers. You want a better game than that? Yeah, another good thing about it was Nugget was none out of 1.
We'll get him onto that later on. So yeah, concluded games then. Corey Wedlock takes out an absolute belter against Ryan Bester by 1 shot, 25-24. Jamie Lee Worsnop was 25-19 against Cass Millerick. Aaron Tees got over Shannon McElroy 25-20. Out on the rink we still have Cody Packer against Nathan Pedersen with Cody 39 up. The other two
14-13 the bottom game.
On the bottom game now 14-13. Thank you, Robbie.
And look at those scoreboard attendants out there having fun. If they had a rum out there, they wouldn't need rum and water. And they probably could do with the rum out there, I'd reckon.
Can you see it? I know, it looks like it's scoreboard looks like it's been reset. I think we'll take the Kels got the win. So yeah, we're not able to bring you the final score on that one just at this moment in time, but it looks like Kelsey Cottrell got up over Chloe Stewart. So we just have 2 games remaining. I say Cody Packer and Nathan Pedersen have tightened right up, 14-13. There's going to be a little way to go in that game yet.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're closing up shop after a long day. And fantastic. Anybody who watched that and could get down to Tweed Heads Bowls Club tomorrow, there's plenty more in store tomorrow, and then the semi-finals and finals on Thursday.
So the opening game on the live stream tomorrow is Aaron Tees against Ryan Bester, kicking off at 11:30 a.m. 8:30 a.m. Game 2 will be Tash Van Eldick against Bolivia Millerick, and then the third game on the live stream will be Jeremy Henry against Aaron Wilson.
Have a crack at those games, Ed.
So yeah, some great games on tomorrow. Hopefully some more high quality commentators. But yeah, we'll leave you for...
no, it's dropping down. Brian's going to be here tomorrow.
We'll leave you there, and you'll be able to check up on the results on the website, the Tweed Heads website, at the conclusion of these matches there. So
fantastic day today, Robbie. Well, your work is always exceptional. And again today, even though he's feeling very ill, he won't be feeling very ill as some of those scoreboard attendants out in the rain. Thank you, everybody. A great day was had by all. Robbie's got to bring the cameras in.
Thank you, gents.
Okay, thank you very much. Cheers all. Catch you tomorrow.